You've probably heard of the Four Noble Truths before, maybe in a book, maybe in a passing conversation, but no one ever told you what they truly mean when your hands start shaking, when your back starts aching, when friends stop calling, and you begin to wonder, what now? What's the purpose of these final chapters? So here's the answer. The Four Noble Truths are not just for monks in temples. They're for you, for this exact moment in your life. Aging, grieving, healing, remembering. But I want to be honest with you. This isn't a quick fix. It's not a list of steps to reverse time. It's a path, one that gently invites you to see your life differently. To look at aging not as a punishment, but as a profound, sacred awakening. In this video, we'll uncover how the Four Noble Truths, taught 2,500 years ago, can transform the way you see your body, your losses, your fears, and even your legacy. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the end, because this isn't just about Buddhism, it's about you, and how your final years can be the most free, the most peaceful, and even the most joyful. So breathe in, and let's begin this journey together. In Buddhism, we start by not avoiding pain, but by naming it. The first noble truth says, there is suffering. Now, you already know this, don't you? You've seen the empty chair where someone used to sit. You've heard the silence after the phone stops ringing. You've felt your body slow down, even when your spirit still wants to run. There's the grief of watching loved ones pass. The sorrow of forgetting small things. Names, birthdays, why you walked into the room. The loneliness of days that feel too long and nights that feel too quiet. But let me be very clear. Suffering does not mean you've done something wrong. It doesn't mean life is punishing you. It means you're human and you've lived a life full of attachments, memories, and love. Pain is not failure. It is the echo of a heart that has known deep connection. And recognizing that pain, not hiding from it, not judging it, not numbing it, that's the first act of healing. The Buddha taught that when we bring light to our pain, it begins to lose its power over us. That's where our transformation starts. The second noble truth teaches us this. Suffering has a cause, and most of the time, it's not the physical pain. It's the mind that says, I shouldn't be like this. It's the longing for what used to be. We cling to our youth, our independence, our roles as parents, workers, lovers. We resist change, and suffering grows in that resistance. Maybe you've said things like, I used to be stronger. My life had more meaning back then. Or, what's the point now? But let me ask you gently, is that really true? Or is that the voice of the ego, the part of you afraid of being forgotten, of losing control? Aging becomes painful when we try to hold on to a version of ourselves that no longer exists. But you are not the person you were at 30, and you're not supposed to be. You've gained something priceless, perspective, wisdom that can't be rushed, a softness in the heart, an ability to listen, really listen, because you've been through the storm. When we cling to the past, we suffer. But when we bless it and release it, we make room for the peace of the present moment. Now we arrive at the third truth. Suffering can end. Yes, even now, even after loss. Even when your knees hurt and your heart aches. Suffering isn't in the wrinkles. It's in the war we wage against them. It's not in being alone. It's in the stories we tell ourselves about what that aloneness means. The Buddha didn't say we'd live without pain. He said we could live without being ruled by it. Imagine waking up and feeling content, not because everything is perfect, but because you've stopped needing it to be. Imagine sitting on your porch, tea in hand, and thinking, I have enough, I am enough, and this moment is enough. That's not just poetry. That's the fruit of the practice. You begin to trade ambition for presence, regret for gratitude, fear for acceptance. You stop comparing, stop rushing, stop proving, and in that quiet, something beautiful rises. Peace that doesn't depend on youth or wealth or the approval of others. Just peace, real peace. And how do we get there? Through the Eightfold Path, a gentle, daily practice, not a religion, not a strict set of rules. Think of it like a walking stick on this trail of aging. Let me share a few steps that may speak to you now. Right view, seeing life clearly as it is, not as we wish it were. Understanding that loss, change, and aging are not mistakes. They are life. Right intention, choosing kindness over bitterness, choosing hope even after heartbreak. Right speech, speak gently to others, but more importantly, to yourself. Replace "I'm too old" with "I'm still here, I'm still learning." Right livelihood, even if you're retired, you still have purpose. Purpose might now look like a kind word to a neighbor, or listening to someone who needs to be heard. Right effort, not forcing things, but putting energy where it matters. Peace of mind, forgiveness, love. Right mindfulness, being present. When you eat, really taste. When you walk, really feel your feet on the ground. No more multitasking through life. Now is the time to savor. Right concentration, let your mind settle. A few breaths each day where you sit in silence. That's where healing begins. There's a story I love. A student once came to a wise old monk asking for enlightenment. The monk served tea and kept pouring and pouring until the cup overflowed. The student shouted, "Stop, it's full." The monk smiled and said, "Exactly. Your mind is like this cup, full of your own ideas, fears, and expectations. You must empty it. Only then can you receive something new." Maybe now, in this later chapter of your life, is your time to empty your cup, to let go of old labels and rediscover who you are underneath them. My dear friend, you are not broken. You are ripening, softening, deepening, blooming in a different light. The Four Noble Truths are not about fixing you. They are about freeing you from guilt, from clinging, from fear of what comes next. Aging is not the end. It's a sacred passage, one that few truly learn to walk with grace. But you can. One breath, one step, one gentle thought at a time. If this message spoke to your heart, I invite you to walk further with us. Please subscribe to this channel, not for numbers, but for connection. Click the like button so others like you can find this too. And if you feel called, share a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. You are not alone, and your journey is far from over. May you be well, may you be at peace, and may the light within you never fade.